Utopia Road takes me many places, and some strange ones at that, and this time it took me to Arcosanti, which is near Prescott, Arizona, and about an hour, about 60 miles north of Phoenix, Arizona. It's the part of the world I've never been to before, so that added to my curiosity. Arcosanti has a well-developed website. You can find it yourself easily enough. I used that to get directions, and I followed them, and they work like a charm. And here we see it, Urban Laboratory. And look at the countryside. Yeah, I couldn't forbear that editorial comment. It's anything but urban. There is the community at a distance, that part of it that has been built to date. Then I backed up a bit to give you a better idea of perspective. That's kind of the eye view, and then there was a bit of a close-up. And it's well marked, as you can see, on this dirt road. And I guess that's an object of art there, that yellow business with the hayride sign on it. And even in Utopia there's trash, and it looks like the trash business wasn't really very well integrated into the exercise. We saw that sign as we walked up, and we fully expected to be proselytized by some very earnest people who would tell us about this way of life, but no, it was all a commercial transaction, and the people we dealt with, well, the young tour guide that took us around anyway with a party of 8 or 10 others, he was bored stiff by the whole thing and showed no interest or enthusiasm about anything but the swimming pool. These are views from the building, and gives you some idea, the unfinished concrete, the building up, and so on. Here's the word utopian in the gallery sort of shop. There's a business model here. You can buy these bells. We bought some small ones for some of our neighbors who are keen on bells. There's the man himself. That's the DVD that our tour opened with. It was not available for purchase there. That's the total conception with the gray area in the front, what has thus been built. There's our board tour guide, and there's Kate trying to take a picture of him, and more views from. I don't know why the DVD wasn't available there. I got it from Amazon. I asked about it and was told it had something to do with copyright ownership. But that was not a satisfactory explanation. One can sell things without owning the copyright of them as a retailer. More views of the desert. There's an aquifer nearby, which is why it's possible to build there at all and to live there. About 70 people in residence against an overall ambition of 5,000. A 30-year project, I guess, to date, and still going forward very slowly. It shows it the Italian touch with the pencil pine trees that are certainly not native to that part of the world. So even Utopia must have some touches of home. And some artwork there. The young man seems to be feeling up the young woman, so strength to his arm. And lots of detail. You can see that's a ceiling with the lamp there, and here's a little amphitheater built into the residential area. The porch not yet suspended, but even in Utopia we need some heat sometimes, that greater heat than the plan originally allowed for. And again, a view of the countryside from the upper deck. And that's some of the aquifer there. And here's his book, or one of his books that I bought there. It makes a compelling case for settling in the desert to save arable land. And that's the end.